Well, I've been watching a lot of this television show on Discovery. I won't call the name of it, but the guy does pretty cool, and he goes out in the wild and survives. So I thought I'd try to do some of this too, and kind of relay that the average person can do these things. So I went out in the wild here, and what we're going to do is try to find some dead wood and make a bow and try to make a fire. It's easy enough. I've watched enough stuff on the internet to be able to do it, I think. So let's get on around here. Well, okay, I found some wood. I made a bow. I kind of cheated a little bit because I got this rope out of the back of my truck. But I guess you could use shoestrings or something like that. Got my harp, I think they call it, and the spindle. And I couldn't find a neat shell or something to put up here for my hand to hold on to, or a rock or something hard to use as a bearing. But anyway, let's see, can y'all see that? Yeah. And the spindle I cheated on because the wood I found was not hard enough, so I used an old drumming stick I had. Anyway, let's see what happens. Okay. It was getting hot. It started smoking. To show you guys, what you do is you put a dimple in here, and you got to cut a notch for your amber to fall into. And I brought a green leaf. I'll try to catch my amber in it. I really don't think I need a fire because I'm kind of hot anyway. So maybe if it gets cold or something, we'll continue this later on. I'm going to take off my shirt or something. Well, since I'm not going to worry about the fire or anything, I'm going to start trying to find something to eat. And a good place to look for food out in the wild like this is under rocks and stuff, worms, things like that. So I'll try to find me some worms, I guess. There's an old dry creek bed over here. That'd be a good place to look. Well, down here toward the creek bed, somewhere, I can't seem to find it. It was down here. But there's a lot of things out in the woods you can find that you can use. There's an old pot. Maybe I'll get it to use. And there's some rocks there. We'll try it and see what we can find. There's some ants. Gosh. You got to be careful out in the woods. There's a lot of poison ivy and things like that. And really they're hard to tell apart from other things. So I just try not to touch anything. But or the bug. Oh man, it got away. Well, I found a bug there, and it's like a beetle or something, but it got away. I'm kind of getting tired of looking under rocks and things, so maybe I'll try to build me a trap or something. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll build a trap this time. Come to an opening here. This would be a good place to put my trap. As soon as I can find some things to make it out of. I really lucked out. Out in the woods here, I found a cinder block, and it's going to work perfect for my trap. I'll just put a stick under here, some bait, take my trusty butterfly knife, and whittle out a few notches in it, get a hair trigger going, and then if somebody comes up there, and I'll bait it. As soon as I get it done, I'll show you how it works. Yeah, I just got to cut a notch. Oh man, my stick broke. Another one. I just got to cut a notch in this right there. And well, my butterfly knife's kind of dull. Even a dull knife I would cut you pretty bad. Okay, now this goes. I think maybe no, this one here. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't really remember how I. Hold on. No, I decided to go a different route with this, and I found this vine type thing which makes a really good rope, and I figure we could just tie it on, but it keeps breaking on me. It won't. There we go. We can just tie some on here, and I can jerk this stick out from under here when a small animal or something comes by. I found some bait too. I found an old dead bug. So I'm going to stick the old dead bug under here. And see. Well, that ain't going to work. I'll have to find something else. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, this stuff I thought that I could use a string would be pretty good, but it's not doing. It's too brittle. It's not working right. So what I found was a stick with a hook on it. See? And what I'll do is I'll just kind of hide over here under the stump, and when something comes by, I can just hook this and jerk it. So we'll see how it works. Yeah. See right here? We'll just hook it in there like that. What? See? And then we'll just get it when it gets in there. So this is foolproof. It's just me against the elements, you see. So make sure my beetle is still under there, and hook this on, and just wait. We'll just wait. In this bush. Well, I waited by that bush probably 2-3 hours, and nothing happened. I started itching and coughing, and I think maybe that scared everything off, but I think I'm allergic to that bush. But anyway, that's how you do it. For the next episode we'll be headed out toward a new wilderness. Probably a lot different than we've seen before.